In the heart of 18th century Egypt, as the Ottoman grip weakened, two titans emerged to contest the destiny of the Nile Valley. One was Ali Bey al-Kabir, a Mamluk commander who dreamed of resurrecting Egypt's ancient independence. The other was Sheikh al-Arab Hammam, the charismatic leader of Upper Egypt's Hawara tribes, a man revered as the king of the Said. This is the forgotten story of a clash between ambition and defiance, a war that could have changed Egypt's history forever. Egypt under Ottoman rule, the power vacuum. By the mid-1700s, the Ottoman Empire's control over Egypt had weakened. Corrupt governors, internal Mamluk rivalries, and rising tribal influence turned Egypt into a land of chaos. In this turbulent time, two figures began to rise beyond the fractious politics. The rise of Ali Bey al-Kabir. Born a Georgian slave, Ali Bey was purchased and trained as a Mamluk warrior, but his vision extended far beyond mere survival. Through cunning alliances and sheer force of will, Ali Bey rose to become the de facto ruler of Egypt. Ali Bey harbored imperial ambitions. He envisioned Egypt free from Ottoman control, a sovereign state ruled by him. The reign of Sheikh al-Arab Hammam, far from Cairo's palaces, the fertile lands of Upper Egypt, a different kind of leader, reigned Sheikh al-Arab Hammam. As chief of the Hawara tribes, Hammam built a vast tribal confederation, controlling trade routes, collecting taxes, and ruling with the respect of his people. Though Hammam's power was regional, his influence rivaled that of Cairo's elite. To many, he was the true ruler of Upper Egypt. The collision course ambitions clash. Ali Bey's dream of independence required total control over Egypt. He viewed Hammam's autonomy as an obstacle. Conversely, Hammam saw Ali Bey's centralization as a threat to the tribe's way of life. Their paths were destined to cross in a confrontation that would ignite a civil war. The war begins. The campaign for Upper Egypt. In 1769, Ali Bey declared himself Sultan of Egypt and launched a military campaign to subdue Upper Egypt. He dispatched Mamluk forces under the command of his trusted general, Muhammad Bey Abu al-Dahab. But Hammam was no ordinary tribal leader. Using guerrilla tactics, knowledge of the terrain, and alliances with other tribes, he resisted fiercely. The turning point. Battles in the Said. Several clashes erupted along the Nile's banks. The Mamluks, though superior in arms, struggled against Hammam's mobile and unpredictable forces. Villages became battlegrounds. Caravans were raided. The campaign dragged on longer than Ali Bey had anticipated. The people of Upper Egypt rallied behind Hammam, not out of mere loyalty, but because they saw him as a protector against the greed of Cairo's rulers. The political chess game. Alliances and betrayals. As the conflict raged, Ali Bey's empire started to unravel. General Abu al-Dahab betrayed him, aligning with the Ottomans and seizing Cairo. Ali Bey's grand ambitions began to crumble. Seizing the opportunity, Hammam expanded his influence further, consolidating power in Upper Egypt. The tragic fall of the Titans. In 1773, Ali Bey was defeated and killed. The man who sought to revive Egypt's independence died, betrayed by his own. But fate was equally unkind to Hammam. Weakened by years of warfare and surrounded by enemies, he too faced betrayal. In 1769, Sheikh al-Arab Hammam did either assassinated or poisoned, depending on the legend. Legacy: a nation divided. The clash between Ali Bey al-Kabir and Sheikh al-Arab Hammam was not just a personal power struggle. It symbolized Egypt's fragmented identity between centralized rule and tribal autonomy, between Ottoman dominion and the dream of independence. Though neither man lived to see Egypt free, their stories remain etched in the chronicles of resistance. Ali Bey, the rebel sultan who dared to defy an empire. Hammam, the tribal king who ruled not with crowns, but with the loyalty of his people. In a land where pharaohs once ruled and conquerors dreamed of empires, two men fought for Egypt's soul, and both paid the ultimate price. Subscribe for more untold stories from Egypt's past.